Hi, I'm Daniel Barnes. I'm the owner and one of the lead distillers over at Treaty Oak Distilling here in Austin, Texas. We're the proud makers of Treaty Oak Platinum Rum, Waterloo Gin, Graham's Texas Tea, and a few other products that we're currently, I guess, being mad scientists with and playing around with. We're currently at Garage Mahal, one of my favorite food trailer establishments here in Austin. I'm honestly a little bit of a food geek myself, and find myself going to trailers quite a bit, different small restaurants, as I come from a food background myself. Garage Mahal is one of my favorite places to grab a bottle of Treaty Oak or Waterloo to bring in because of their food base. They make a pretty traditional Indian cuisine, and a lot of their sauces, the style of cooking, the heaviness of the food, the richness of the cuisine honestly stands up better to distilled spirits and to cocktails in general, as opposed to beers and wines and what have you normally, which go to the much lighter style of cuisine. We started off with the samosas today. They are lamb stuffed samosas. The lamb, combination of lamb, the mint, and the fried outside went really well with one of the mad scientist projects I referenced earlier they're working with, which is an aged version or an antique version of our Waterloo Gin. It's our basic Waterloo Gin recipe that we put back on American white oak barrels for about 3 months. It really starts to soften up some of the floral notes from the gin itself, brings out a little bit heavier ginger flavor, a little bit more juniper, and a little bit more of the licorice and anise flavors coming off the back end. Obviously those flavors I just mentioned, the licorice, the anise, the ginger, the juniper, those are all great components to go along with a heavier meat like a lamb, the softness of the mint, and also the fried on the outside of the samosas. The second thing that we tried out tonight was the chicken tikka masala. We did that along with our, well actually first off with a coconut naan bread. It was actually a naan bread that's stuffed with a coconut on the inside, so the coconut stays nice and soft and buttery. We did that along with our Waterloo Gin with a lemon San Pellegrino. They serve the lemon San Pellegrino here, so it's kind of a natural mixer. We'd have to lug it along with you. So we popped open the Waterloo Gin, mixed that in, and then what you basically get is a real soft kind of citrus blend going on with the Waterloo coming from the San Pellegrino. You still get plenty of different textures, different organics, different herbs going on with the gin itself. And then with the tikka, you have a very tomato base that's going to blend real well with those, the black pepper and the juniper kind of melding together, and then finishing that off with the coconut naan bread is almost like a dessert that just comes in each bite as you're scooping those up, and then finishing off with the citrus flavors with the gin. We ended our meal tonight with the Rogan Josh. The Rogan Josh, we actually got it with beef. You can do any number of different items to add to it. The Rogan Josh is going to be a yogurt and curry base to it. Good, strong flavors that come through with it. We also added the garlic naan bread. And to stand up to these different flavors that are kind of a bit over the top, with the Treaty Oak rum, which is our signature spirit that we released about 5 years ago, along with a Mexican Coke. Now our rum being made from sugarcane grown in the south of Texas, that combined with the Mexican Coke really goes well together, gives it kind of a sweet, nice finish, and that molasses kind of syrupy finish goes in well with the curry, the yogurt, the garlic, all just blends really well together. To sum it all up, I would honestly say that I wouldn't change any of the pairings we did. I thought everything went really smooth. I thought again that we saw that the different textures of the Indian food went really well with what we try to achieve with our spirits. Some complexity, some sweetness, some Texas botanicals with the Indian food is great. I'd also just like to mention that I think it's really fun to be in a city like Austin where you see creative spirits, creative beers, fun wines going on at the same time that you're seeing some culinary, exploratory items going on. So it's kind of cool getting to see all that mesh together. Thank you very much.